So welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In this part, we will be completing the Firefighter side mission, and there's only one fire station here in Vice City, which is a bit odd to me because it seems like normally in just about every Grand Theft Auto game, there's one emergency vehicle spawn in each city or in each island, but in this case there's only this one fire station on Vice City West, so it makes me think, like, what would happen if there's a fire on Vice City East? Because there was that one point very early on in this game where the bridges were all blocked off, so it's like, what do those people do in that situation? Do they just gather up all the fire extinguishers within like a 100-yard radius of the fire, and then they all just team up and start shooting at that thing, kind of like a do-it-yourself situation, to extinguish it? I mean, that's crazy stuff right there. This is an important question. Maybe Vice City ain't so nice city. But anyways, the way that the Firefighter mission works is that you're going to have a vehicle spawn in that's on fire, and you only have a certain amount of time to get to the fire and extinguish it, and you extinguish it by using the water cannon on the fire truck. So the way that the water cannon thing works is that it shoots just like a normal gun would, so you use the shoot button to activate it, and then you aim it with the right stick, which is very finicky. So I wouldn't even recommend doing that. I just recommend moving the fire truck into the direction that you want the water to go to, rather than working the right stick. But maybe some people are skilled at using it. I'm not necessarily one of those people. I kind of have to move the fire truck into the appropriate direction. But either way, whatever works best for you. There's, I think, plenty of time to kind of take your time a bit in terms of extinguishing these fires that go on. But as you progress through the levels, you're going to have people inside of these vehicles after you extinguish them, run out, and they're on fire, so you have to chase them down. And right there is a wonderful instance of just smashing something out of the way with the fire truck. I mean, this thing is a powerhouse vehicle. It's fantastic stuff. But either way, you're going to have people inside, and you'll have to extinguish them. And you're eventually going to reach the point in which you have multiple vehicles spawning at the same location that need to be extinguished. So it's really crazy having this pile-up of burning vehicles and then burning people running out of these vehicles once they're extinguished, and it's just this giant mess and craziness going on in terms of having to extinguish all these different burning things, and it's kind of fun in its own way. I know that this mission is kind of repetitive, but it's like, what isn't at this point with these emergency vehicles? I mean, that's all it is, just a gauntlet of repetitiveness, so I don't know, I really don't find it to be that crazy bad or anything like that, and it's kind of fun because of how quickly these rounds go by, and you do have to complete 12 rounds of it, just like with the other emergency vehicles, so that's something to keep in mind. And your reward for completing the first 12 rounds of the Firefighter mission is that Tommy becomes fireproof, so that's kind of cool. I really can't say it's an overly useful ability, but it's a nice little safety blanket to have. But beyond that, though, you also get your percentage points for 100%, and you can keep on doing the Firefighter mission if you want for extra cash. But like I said, cash is useless in this game up to a certain point, so we're not going to really worry about doing that. So with all that being said, we have now completed the Firefighter mission, and in the next part we'll be doing the Vigilante emergency vehicle mission. So until then, I will see you next time.